YouTube Rewind doesn't exist anymore, so let's reflect on 2024 by doing a Wiki Rewind. These are the most visited Wikipedia articles day by day, and the data comes from Wikimedia's page views analysis and the Top 25 report, written by Igor Dobraga and others. As Hexane360 said on my 2019 Rewind video, this is really interesting because the largest spikes have to be big news stories that refer to things most people haven't heard of. Thanks to Deckard and PurpulPancakes for helping with images and soundbytes. And as a content warning, this video does contain mentions of murder and SA. But without further ado, let's take a trip down memory lane.
After 8 years behind bars, and before that a life confined to a wheelchair, Gypsy Rose Blanchard will soon walk free.
Court documents were unsealed, revealing the names of people associated to Jeffrey Epstein.
Welcome to the 81st Annual Golden Globes.
Gabriel Attal was named as France's youngest ever Prime Minister.
Christina Applegate tears up during her standing ovation at the Emmy Awards.
What if ChatGPT replaces human interaction?
Nikki Haley now going after former President Trump's mental competence.
What you gonna do when the Royal Rumble runs wild?
Griselda, the Netflix series, tells the real-life story of the notorious cartel leader.
Carl Weathers has passed away.
Started to cry, then remembered, I just won my first Grammy!
Toby Keith has lost his battle with cancer.
Usher will headline the halftime show in Las Vegas.
Alexei Navalny, Putin's fiercest critic, dropped dead suddenly.
Truly, Madam Web is a movie in a category all of its own.
Wendy Williams has been diagnosed with a form of dementia.
Aaron Bushnell set himself on fire in protest against civilian deaths in Gaza.
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
Akira Toriyama has died at age 68.
And the Oscar goes to Emma Stone.
Paul Alexander died this week.
A little bit of Donald because I can't breathe the bomb.
Today is Nowruz, otherwise known as the Persian New Year.
Quiet on Set exposed a ton of disgusting things about Dan Schneider.
A portion of the Francis Scott Key Bridge has collapsed.
Beyonce's highly anticipated album, Cowboy Carter, is finally here.
Caitlin Clark just dancing with the basketball, going to her left.
Today, we're diving into the excitement surrounding the upcoming total solar eclipse.
O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76.
The stage is set for what promises to be a cracker of playoffs in the IPL 2024.
Taylor posted a new cover of the Tortured Poets Department, revealing a secret double album of 31 songs.
Hundreds of thousands of football fans flooded downtown Detroit for day one of the NFL draft.
A long-standing feud between rap artist Drake and Kendrick Lamar is once again heating up after the release of diss tracks.
Today, the fourth phase of India's mammoth parliamentary elections are taking place.
One of you will be the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Robert Fico is said to be fighting for his life.
Iran's president and foreign minister have both been killed in a helicopter crash.
Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Felony conviction of Donald Trump.
Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty.
An historic victory this morning for Claudia Sheinbaum, Mexico's first ever female president.
More details have emerged over the tragic death of TV doctor Michael Mosley.
This is Joy, coming to you live in Riley's Mind.
U.S. Open Championship, Bryson DeChambeau.
Donald Sutherland has died.
The final of the European Championship.
Tonight, Julian Assange is on the brink of being a free man.
Ronnie James, the son of superstar LeBron James, has been drafted by the LA Lakers.
Keir Starmer required the symbolic approval of King Charles to become the new Prime Minister.
You're looking at the youngest ever scorer at the Euros.
An attempted assassination on former President Donald Trump shocked the nation.
Donald Trump has selected J.D. Vance as his running mate.
The CrowdStrike blue screens that we've been seeing around the world.
President Joe Biden, he is dropping out.
Now endorsing his vice president, Kamala Harris.
Deadpool and Wolverine has become the second ever R-rated film to earn more than $1 billion.
Simone Biles is the Olympic all-around champ.
Mani Khalif of Algeria won her Olympics boxing bout.
Vice President Kamala Harris has picked Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to be her running mate.
Oh, and breakdancing made its Olympic debut.
Mpox is what we call a zoonotic virus.
Alien Romulus, or Alien 1.5.
Robert Kennedy Jr., what's the word?
He plans to drop out of the race by the end of this week.
Oasis are staging a shock reunion and will announce their grand comeback this week.
Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew, who was a minor league hockey player, were both killed last night.
Lincoln Park with a new lead singer, Emily Armstrong.
Actor James Earl Jones has died.
And the VMA goes to Chapel Roan!
Beetlejuice is the sequel to the original cult classic of half of the same name.
Monsters. The Lyle and Eric Menendez story may be quite the hit on Netflix.
The explosive sexual abuse allegations against Sean Diddy Combs.
Maggie Smith has died.
Singer-songwriter Chris Christopherson, who died yesterday at 88.
Hurricane Milton is heading right towards Florida as an extremely dangerous Category 5 hurricane.
Ratan Tata has died at the age of 86.
Let's tell you all about the key members of the Bishnoi gang.
Former One Direction star Liam Payne has been found dead.
The Netflix film Woman of the Hour explores when serial killer Rodney Alcala wins a date on the 1970s game show, The Dating Game.
2024 Ballon d'Or French football winner, Roderick.
Election Day. Who will become the next president of the United States?
Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States.
4B movement.
The 4B movement.
Disappointed women are actually swearing off men.
Well, it happened. Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson.
Donald Trump has named Dr. Mehmet Oz to head the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
Well, I saw Moana too.
Trump has just nominated Kash Patel for director of the FBI.
Biden will pardon his son Hunter Biden.
Well, now to the apparent murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
The Syrian President Bashar al-Assad has fled the country.
At the age of 18, Gukesh Domaraju has become the youngest world chess champion.
Pushpa 2 has been in the news in the last few days.
That is Giselle Pellico. Her now ex-husband is on trial, accused of allowing dozens of men to force themselves on her.
Nosferatu. Vampire flicks are back.
Former President Jimmy Carter has died. He was 100. A driver rammed a rented pickup truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street.
Luke the Nuke Littler has won the World Darts Championship.
And that brings us to the end of 2024. Thanks for watching. Here's an overhead view of the entire year of 2024 at once, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!